The Johnski is a YouTube channel run by and run for people over the age of 13. People under the age of 13 should click off of this video right now, or watch with a parent or guardian. Viewer discretion is advised.
You don't scare me!
Militus freaking Tanae Militiamen, my name is King Prepman. Welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars The Vintage Collection Obi-Wan Kenobi Reva, or the third sister. This is the, as many of you know, character that sparked a million, bajillion, trillion controversies. We won't go into that, hopefully, but this is a excellent figure, I can tell you that right now, right off the bat. Quick taking a look at the packaging. It's a very standard vintage collection bubble card. Luckily, these things, in light of the recent no plastic controversy, will be staying, so VC will continue to have their bubbles. The character's name is Reva, the third sister, obviously. On the back of the card, you have some of the figures in the wave here. Let me zoom in so I can say all of them. Holy dicks, you can't really see anything. You got Boba from Morak, which I don't have. I have the Tatooine one that was hella overpriced. Reva, obviously, have her. Kenobi, I have. Anakin, I'm probably not going to get from Attack of Clones. The Mandalorian Super Commando, I will have an army of them at some point. Vader, I will talk about Dark Times Vader. My Din Djarin from Morak was canceled pre-order, and the 332nd clone I have not gotten my hands on quite yet. But I will at some point. And then you got some legal mumbo-jumbo, and that's it. So without further ado, let's get on with the actual figure freeze frame.
Hello, you have no saw, none, you ain't getting no draw, none at all. Piccolo, you have no saw, none, you ain't getting no draw.
Freeze frame, unfreeze. Now, this is an excellent figure, like I said, of a character that was mid at best. And yeah, I roasted her so hard that she fell over. No, but this is actually a fantastic figure. Just getting up close real quick, we'll take a look at the head sculpt. Oh my god, that's a zoom and a half. This head sculpt with the face photoreal technology is, I mean, I can't even describe it. It is so accurate to how Moses Ingram actually looks. It looks like it's taken right out of the show here. Fantastic head sculpt, fantastic face printing, fantastic all around, and yes, the nice dumbbell joint that we are now used to with the VC characters. Included with this figure is 3 lightsabers, extended Inquisitor lightsaber, the split in half Inquisitor lightsaber, so you can give one of these to Vader so he can royally hand Reva her own ass on a silver platter. And finally, making its long-awaited return is the closed lightsaber hilt that can peg onto the belt of the figure, which I'm very happy to finally see return. I love this feature, I'm happy it's back, and I'm happy that Reva has it. Also included is a nice soft goods cape that splits down the middle, just like it did in the show. And yeah, that's it. That's all it comes with. Let's take a more in-depth, I should say, look at the articulation and detailing of the figure. So, you have her belt, which is a belt. It's like you see it in the show, as well as these weird, like, insignia or something. She doesn't have her Grand Inquisitor logo here, because obviously it's not hers. It belongs to Mr.
Hello.
That guy. We have the nice gray and black undersuit that the Inquisitors wear, with the kind of like half tone split down the bicep, continuing all the way down to the crotch and the thighs of the figure, and then disappearing under boots. For whatever reason, my copy of the figure has these really weird, like, PP walk, like, ooh, I have to go to body dance, like, knees crossed inwards, which is really weird. I don't know how to remedy, I mean, I know how to remedy that, I just don't care enough to do it. As for articulation of this figure, like I said before, dumbbell joint at the neck here, so you can do the, yeah. I mean, it works better on the Stormtroopers. We all know that. You have a nice hinge joint with, oh, well, actually, this one doesn't have it. Well, no, it does. A nice hinge joint at the shoulder, which is kind of restricted by the shoulder armor. Luckily, it's on soft plastic little attachment point here so that it's not going to bend off. This is the well done implementation of this kind of technique, whereas with Boba, it really wasn't the greatest. It is hindered a little bit by her armor, and I'm not going to lie, it doesn't really do all that much. There's no like cutout for her shoulder plate here, but it's fine. It's not the worst. So you can get her to bring her arm all the way out, but it's not going to stay there very long. You're basically getting an A pose with Reva at all times. Very, very good elbow bend, as well as some pretty disappointing wrist articulation. These are just on pegs like they were with the Corvus Ahsoka figure. Kind of disappointing, but you know what? I've come to expect it at this point with the real thin female figures that are included in the VC line. Pretty standard ball joint at the waist, same with Ahsoka, and it's also restricted by these weird like hip pads here that has the belt for the lightsaber in it. She has the excellent dumbbell joint. Mind the angle here. The excellent ball joints at the hips that Black Series has, as well as a nice cut at the thigh, which is excellent, and a very good knee bend, a ankle hinge up at the ankle and down at the ankle, as well as a very good ankle pivot. So the excellent articulation and detailing on this figure is greatly appreciated. It's a very, very good figure, I must admit. It's just kind of disappointing that Reva was the first Inquisitor that we got out of all of the Inquisitors that we could have gotten. Personally, I've been waiting for the Grand Inquisitor to come out, as well as all the Rebels figures for years now. I'm getting really antsy about it, and having Reva here is our first step because she shares the spotlight with the Grand Inquisitor. Just not for long, because, you know, we love that for her. But I really do think this figure is amazing. I think that Hasbro knocked it out of the park with this one. Really great accessories included with this for a moderate price, the same $13.99 that we pay for every vintage collection figure at this point. And I so love the return of the lightsaber hilts. I love this feature. It is excellent. I'm going to always have this on Reva, even when she's holding her Grand Inquisitor lightsaber. I'm just happy. I'm happy that we got this, because it's a good feature. It's a good practice to have these figures with the hilts as well. So let me get her all posed up, and I will give you some more in-depth final thoughts. So freeze frame.
Holy crap! Donald Trump! Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Also, real quick, here is a size comparison between figures like the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Corvus Ahsoka, the Star Wars The Vintage Collection, come on, stand up here, Fennec Shand, Star Wars The Vintage Collection Din Djarin, and Star Wars The Vintage Collection Boba Fett, who I'll have to shove behind her and Fennec. That's how they scale together. So, yeah, that's good. Freeze frame. Freeze frame, unfreeze. Now this, as I've made it abundantly clear, this figure is probably one of the best Hasbro has put out in recent years. In fact, this line has been one of the best, or this line, I should say, this wave has been one of the best that Hasbro has put out in probably since the relaunch of the entire Vintage Collection line. It is basically everything we want in a bad guy character. All the variants of their weapons that they use, the uncluded or the unextended hilt, soft goods, great articulation, great likeness, 10 out of 10. Just, I hope that they keep up this energy, because Reva, even though I personally, don't have that many qualms with her, isn't the best character. We can all admit it. It's safe to say that she was definitely outshadowed by a certain Dark Lord of the Sith. I just hope that they keep up this energy that they gave Reva, who was not super popular, with other characters that are super popular. I'm thinking specifically right now about Boba Fett, who is the title character of his own show, and got shafted with a mid at best figure. This is a mid at best character, and she's got an awesome figure. So, what gives? I mean, it's like we're throwing darts at a board here. Either we score a bullseye with this one, or we get like a freaking 9 with Boba over there. I don't know how to play darts. I don't know dart terminology. We get a mid figure with Boba over there. That, my friends, has been the review for the Star Wars Vintage Collection Reva figure. If you like Reva, or if you like any of the Star Wars Vintage Collection figures, make sure you share this video with your Facebook groups. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, my friends, peace.